Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we are back in Fallout 4 with another YOLO run. This time, legends only live once.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Now, what does it mean, legends only live once? Well, I was looking at a particular mod, Legendary Apocalypse, and I want to see how far can I get in a You Only Live Once run when every single enemy is a legendary. Is it going to be the most chaotically easy run? You get a exploding pipe pistol and then you're set for life? Or will it be completely chaotic to the point of run ending as soon as you run into a random raider with an explosive minigun? So first, let's get our character set up for this.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
And I think we'll be going with the female option. However, this is much too calm and collected, so let's change things up ever so slightly. So yes, frazzled is probably a good description of this run, so let's go with that. And as we wait for the Vault Tech rep, let's talk about a few rules. So, firstly, with the mod, every single enemy is going to be a legendary. They will be dropping legendary variants of both armor and weapons. Now, one of the rules I saw in a run with this mod was that only legendary weapons and armor could be used. And that seems pretty fair, so we'll be enforcing that. No kills with normal weapons, and no power armor. I'll also be unable to sell any legendary variants. I want to limit the amount of money that's coming in from all the legendaries I'll be getting.
It's that salesman again.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
So let's build our character.
The apocalypse? Well, hell, sign me up.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Now, in most of my runs, I have a plan that I try to follow fairly consistently, and it starts with a character build. So first, this is the Legends Only Live Once run. So we'll go with Lolo, but let's turn it into a name, add a law, so we've got Lolola, or Lola for short. Now our special perks. These need to be fairly open-ended. We cannot plan around which weapons we'll be getting, which weapons will be amazing, but what we can do is rule out a few avenues that could pose some issues. We could get an amazing instigating baseball bat, but because we'll be facing raiders and enemies that have amazing weapons, if I take a raider down and his buddy happens to have a run-ending weapon, I will have put myself in such a situation that no amount of armor will help me. We are not going down any amount of meleeing with strength. So we'll keep that at 1. We will actually not be going Idiot Savant this run. I think that Idiot Savant will get me to higher levels to the point where it could pose an issue. Legendary enemies are going to be too tough for me, and with Idiot Savant constantly coming in with extra experience all the dang time, before I finish this run, I could be finding some super mutants, some Deathclaw, some really powerful enemies. So, we will be keeping luck at 2 to fund other areas of the special. This might be the first run that I've decided not to use Idiot Savant. Hopefully it goes well. For Charisma, we'll take that up to 3. We will be using Lone Wanderer and maybe later connecting up our settlements. But yeah, the Charisma, we are not going to be able to get too much use out of that. For Endurance, we are going to take that up to 4. Now, this is definitely not the final point for Endurance. I know I'm going to be taking damage. I know that I need to get Adamantium Skeleton. Without Power Armor, I need to get my bones unbreakable. However, I think that putting all the points into Endurance to get to that earlier is not the right decision. I need these points elsewhere, and it's better to play offensively with some extra Perception. We'll put that up to 5. Now, Perception's weird. Rifleman early on would be very useful, but there are some higher level Perception perks that I always try to shoot for. Sniper and Concentrated Fire could be amazing. We won't be able to get them immediately, and they're better after having put a few levels on. Sniper, I think the second rank you get at level 13 is available, and that is going to be very useful. If I find an enemy that I cannot manage, cannot take out in one shot, I need to be able to knock him down with a hail of bullets. Now this is where it gets a little weird. I'm going to take intelligence up to 6. I know I was saying earlier that I don't want all of the experience in the world, and extra experience from intelligence is going to be contradictory to that, but I think I need to be able to make some drugs, like jet fuel, and I also think I need to be able to improve random weapons that require science much earlier than I'm used to. So we'll be taking intelligence up to 6, and yes, I do believe I will be getting addicted to jet very quickly, very early. Jet is going to be the one thing that can save me from random encounters and extra strong enemies that I need to hit early on. It's also very easy to make. The -1 agility is not the end of the world. We'll just expect the addiction to happen. And of course, then that leaves the rest into agility. We will need to be taking sneak attacks. Ninja will give us maybe just enough power to end an enemy, because if we can get them past 50% but not kill them, they will simply come back bigger, badder, and it could pose issues. Taking them out in one shot is our best chance. Not to mention the extra sneak and extra action points. Very useful coming up in the vault. Now this could be completely different. I could have put more points from perception and intelligence into luck and gone down a luck build. I just think luck is too inconsistent with relying on Grim Reaper's sprint to get action points back, relying on very slow critical strikes to actually trigger. I remember in my previous run, there was the critical strike that I wanted to use against a certain person in power armor, and it just took forever. He got so many shots off. If it was an exploding minigun, it could be the end of me. So, we'll hold off on luck and instead keep things as they are.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Oh my god!
Oh, we've got our legendary apocalypse on, and we've made it to the future. Unfortunately, Nate hasn't.
I'll find who did this,
Grab that wedding ring,
and I'll get Shane.
tuck him back in, and we'll be on our way.
I promise.
So here inside the vault, we have an issue. An issue that will take quite a while to get through. There are some rad roaches, and they will be legendary. And unfortunately, we do not get to pick up any guns or any security batons that can be used to hurt the rad roaches. Without our ability to kill the rad roaches, we are going to go for the tried and tested using the electrical chamber to kill the rad roaches or lock them away in other little various places. Even if they drop a weapon, I won't be able to equip it because I won't have my Pip-Boy, and no Pip-Boy means no switching of weapons, unfortunately. So let's make sure our thing is working. Yep, legendary rad roach right there. Now, these rad roaches do hit like a truck. In my testing, I think they were doing about 28 damage, so I have to be, extra careful. Make sure they don't get too fast. But, come on, right around the corner. Gotta tuck you away here. Okay, apparently the legendary effect didn't really... Okay, yep, there he is. Yeah, sometimes the perception on these rad roaches goes a little off. But, yep, there he is. Make sure he can't get out. Okay. Just close the door behind us, and we are good. So we'll put that rad roach in there and keep him for later. We probably won't be coming back to kill him. We'll see. So in here, we are going to see something weird, because, of course, the mod tries to make every single enemy a legendary as long as they can be legendary. Some of these, like that one,
Giant
I believe
roaches.
they are stuck
What the
not
hell?
being able to be legendary. They're generated in, they're a specific rad roach that is designed to essentially kill itself, for my learning that there is an electrical thing that's trying to kill them. Back and forth, and okay. That's a little scary. Sometimes these rad roaches change their perception from -1 to +11 really freaking quickly. Yes, in my testing, I think I've had 2 hits actually from a rad roach, which were enough to cripple a leg. And that is something I would very much like to avoid, because walking around this entire run with a crippled leg, that would be just a bit much. So, now we just have to play the waiting game. And I think I heard something else die right there. And I think there are 2 normal rad roaches in this area. But as we will see, yep, that one got electrocuted and he didn't die. They are tough, these rad roaches. Get this guy's attention again. And since it's only the one, I think we'll be just trying to bait him into electrocuting himself a little faster. I haven't actually gone through every single kill. I've only done some testing to make sure that I can kill every single thing, and it gets a bit tedious. So to keep myself from being here for too long, let's just try to, yep, get you to go in there again. Come on, electricity. There we go. I mean, he's mutated now, so he's more than halfway done. There he is still. Just keep on sending him through the electricity. Missed that one. Come on. Now, I think this thing does about 10 damage, so I would much rather get a hit from the electricity than a hit from the rad roach. Okay, he took 3 like a champ, but finally got killed. Yeah, this is going to get tedious here. Let's see what our first legendary is, though. It is a Mutant Slayer's Pipe Pistol. That's not actually the worst thing, because the ammo .38 is going to be fairly plentiful. It at least gets me a weapon to use. Already forgotten that I should actually be picking up everything. Beer bottles and whatnot. But yes, I definitely needed a pipe pistol, so that's good to see. Even though Mutant Slayers, I'm not going to be fighting any mutants for a good long time. So, on to the next. Yep, in danger. Grab his attention. Yep. And we'll see what these 2 do. Oh, very nice. Already mutated. And when they're in caution, they like to walk around just a little bit, but not into the electricity too much, apparently. Oh, this is perfect timing. Come on. Shock him. Unfortunate. Another shock. Another mutation. Okay, let's try for round 2. That was a pretty good start to these 2. Now, I've noticed the smaller the rad roach, and it being legendary, there is a chance that it can get close enough to the wall that the radiation that is affecting these rad roaches actually bleeds in to the room that I'm in. So I need to keep an eye on the size, make sure I don't pick up rads. Another little shock right there. Back into hidden. Let's get the caution back up. Okay, that was just a little close. Picked up another legendary and got their attention. This rad roach is incredibly imperceptive. Seriously, one shock. Grab his attention again. And I missed the door, so let's do this one. Or do you even see me? Okay, never mind. Let's do the other. Okay. Sometimes they get a little bit of a sprint going. And he made it through the electricity again. What a bastard. I might need to speed things up. This is getting a bit tedious. This rad roach just won't die. Okay, that might have just done it. Okay, it's finally dead. We can finally grab that stupid legendary. Finally. And it's a good one. Chameleon, that is a very useful legendary to pick up. So we've got Crippling Laser Musket, the Mutant Slayer's Pipe Pistol. Have to keep an eye on the weight. If I pick up too many legendaries in here, I'm going to be over capacity, and I won't be able to make it to a place to drop them off. So let's move on to the next group. This is going to be the terrifying bit, because in testing, a lot of the times there is such a huge rad roach, and the size of the rad roach allows them to be, well, much quicker than we've seen, that outrunning them is almost impossible. Nothing in the mirror, unfortunately. So let's open up that door and open evacuation tunnel. Yes, that's fine. And let's see what we've got. Oh boy. Oh, that's a big one. That's a very big rad roach on that wall right there. So yes, the size of the rad roach allows them to move quite a bit faster. The smallest rad roaches, we could probably not even have to sprint and be able to outrun them. The biggest rad roaches, they might be able to outrun my sprinting. So I need to get them into caution and stay one step ahead of them, make sure I can get to the door, make sure I can get them killed. So yes, caution, caution. Oh god, it's pretty quick. Okay, okay, just run, just run. Get the door closed. Okay. That is a massive rad roach. And yes, see how fast it is? Back and forth. It gets around pretty quickly. Now the problem with that also is it's going to spend less time walking when there's the electrocution able to affect it. That is going to require us to get more chances of it being electrocuted by pulling its attention more times. Yeah, more tediousness, more everything, with a lot more danger. Now that speed, I didn't want to have to break my rules, but I might have to bend a rule. Depending on how fast these guys are, I do not like my chances. They immediately see me. They will be able to get up on me so quickly. Grab the caution and hope for the best. Okay, we did not get their attention, and I am just a little terrified. I'm going to use this gun, and I'm not going to shoot them, but I will grab their attention with a few shots. Sprint a little faster. Close the door. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, we only grabbed one rad roach's attention this time. This is, I'm sure, riveting stuff. I think I'll have to speed things up. Into caution. Start sprinting. Oh, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Definitely got their attention, but that was a little ooh. We were able to get a shock onto him. Another shock onto him. Mutated. Another shock. And he survived. Dang shame. Let's see if we can't finish off that rad roach, get his attention, and get to moving. And perfect timing through the electricity. Ooh! Once again, they are going in for the lunge, which is utterly terrifying. At least we picked up a few others to come along. The tunnel, if we could get all the rad roaches to come at once, they would bumble around, and a lot more would probably run into the electricity. It would take a lot less time, but as things stand, we're only getting a couple to follow us at a time, which is going to cause this to become even more tedious than it already is. Grab some attention and see what we can do. Try another one. And there he is. Okay, let's get to moving. Come on, guys. And we've got their attention. I'm going to go all the way over here and see if we can't get a better result. Okay, they're walking right through. I'm hearing a lot of shocking. plenty of damage, hopefully. Does not look like any kills, though. Try this again. Get their attention. These rad roaches are really that imperceptive. They just need to see me. Okay, there we go. All your friends. Okay, so we've got some going through there. Eventually they'll start dying. Oh, God. Run. Oh, he barely missed. I picked up rads because he was close enough to nearly hit me. Okay. Just keep running. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. Okay. That is why you can't let your guard down. For some reason, some rad roaches just decide to wander about for no reason. That was terrifying. That could have been a huge knock. 28 damage, I believe, is what it is. I want to avoid that, but now we get to see my health bar in the bottom left for the rest of the run because rads were picked up. Good, good, good. And he's still alive. The fast one is still around. Even better. But this one's new. I think I missed that from the time before. That's a laser musket. So we've got a crippling laser musket and a freezing laser musket. Interesting. So we've got still a bunch of enemies. I think we've only killed one in this tunnel so far. This is just a bit ridiculous. It wouldn't be so bad if the big one was in the back, but it's at the very front. And it can get up on me so quickly. Why can I not get these guys to follow me when I want them to follow me? So we just have to keep on going, keep on getting these rad roaches to follow us, keep on running for our lives. We're in danger. Hopefully this works out. And I don't know why I want to jump here, just getting a little flustered because they aren't dying, these rad roaches. They're definitely taking some shocks, but they are just walking through that electricity like it ain't even there. This was so much more easy on the Conservationist run and the Molo run. Molo run, I could just get a single shock on the enemies. They are oblivious. Come on, guys. Okay, there he is. Oh! Just run. Just run. And legendaries mutated. Wonderful. Can you die, maybe? I'm losing track if they're even the ones I've killed or not. But what the? Were you running so fast that you got killed and threw yourself all the way over here? That is so strange. So we've picked up an Assassins. That's pretty fun. And we finally got one of the fastest, biggest rad roaches killed. I think he was traveling fast enough that when he got electrocuted, he threw himself over there, so not that bad. Yeah, little guys, they're pretty slow. I probably overdid it by sprinting. Couple hits at the very least. I think we can actually get him to run through the electricity. Run through that electricity again for me. And again. And again. And I think he's tired of running through the electricity. He's running the opposite direction. Pretty smart for a rad roach. I think we are ready to be pushing the envelope just a little bit. All of the rest of them are small enough that I'm not too worried. Let's just work our way through them as quickly as possible because it's getting a bit ridiculous. I have been here for more than an hour. At least a couple shocks, so that's pretty good. Okay, come on guys, let's get you killed. No, don't run away from the electricity. You're too smart for your own good, rad roaches. Legendary enemy has mutated, finally. Just stay right there and get electrocuted already. He's so low, though. Like, 1 or 2 more shocks should do it. I think I heard a shock right there. Damn you, rad roach. Wait a second. Did I get him? I see one there. Oh, there definitely was a legendary. New legendary right there, so I had got both rad roaches. That's enhanced leather left leg. That's pretty good. Does it fill an armor slot for what we've already got? We've got crippling, freezing, junkies, and mutant slayers, and assassins and chameleons and vats enhanced, all on different slots. That's actually working out incredibly well. We just have to survive the sheer amount of tediousness. There's only a couple more rad roaches to get through. They're slow enough that I can hang around the corners and wait for them. Screw it. Let's play some chicken with the rad roaches. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea with two. Let's just run through here. I'm starting to realize I should have changed the rules ever so slightly to allow at least the 10mm to give me a little bit of an advantage here in the vault. This is getting so tedious. And I can't just run by them because they will be doing 28 damage. I think I'm just going to skip to the point where I kill them. They will die eventually, but future me is going to really hate having to edit down all of the rambling and all of the attempts of trying to get these rad roaches killed. Did we actually kill it? I think we might have actually killed it. I didn't see it go past... I think it's dead. We finally killed one. This has been taking for, well, as the floor suggests, quite a while. That is a lot of shock marks. Yay, we've got a poisoner's something something something. So I have a choice between assassins and poisoners. I think I know which way I'm going to be taking that. That means there is only one more rad roach before the final room. One more rad roach to get around. I am so ready to have this guy be killed. This has been the most tedious vault experience ever. I really should have seen this coming. In my testing, I knew that it took a few shocks to kill these guys. But oh my god, this has been just a bit too much. And I think the rad roaches have been stuck in here for too long as well, because they don't seem to be able to actually follow me, even though I'm in danger. They are getting stuck in this room way too easily. Come on, let's kill you already and get this done with. Grab their attention. They're small enough that I can just run around in circles. Try to get them into the electricity. Into the electricity. Come on, get him. Okay. He's finally dead. Oh my god. That tunnel took way too long. And it's a worthwhile legendary. That was a 10mm incendiary. That's useful. 10mm rounds and a pretty good legendary effect. That is great to see. So we've picked up some armor, we've picked up some weapons. There are 2 rad roaches still in front of us and 1 locked away from the beginning of the vault. But I think I am just going to try to give these guys the loop around. I do not want to have to try to pull them all the way into the electrical chamber. I am so ready to just, yep, open up that... Oh, he's catching on pretty quickly. But yeah, let's get this guy, get his attention, and just put him away somewhere nice and safe. And yep, he's a quick one. And we just need to beat him back to his main place. Close the door. Let's activate the last rad roach. And okay, that's kind of terrifying sounding. Does not seem very interested in following us. Okay, let's try that again. There he is. Was wondering where he got to. Should be in danger. Hopefully I got his attention. I just want to... Yeah, he's not too... Ooh! He's going for a lunge. Get out of here. Missed that door. I have one more chance, or two more chances, but I only needed one chance. And I think that that's it. Oh my... Oh my... I think we've finally done it. We finally have completed the vault after... Oh god, it's been for so long. I've been in this vault for hours trying to get through these rad roaches. Give me this frickin' Pip-Boy already. I am so ready to be done with this vault. This has been such an oversight on my part as to how long it takes to get through the vault if you're not allowed to kill any of the legendary rad roaches with just a 10mm pistol or security baton. I was not going to even try punching them without VATS, and that is pretty much where we're at. 2 rads, no experience, a decent selection of weapons. We're finally ready to leave the vault. Now I could go off and kill them, but I am done. I am done with this. I have taken way too long in the vault. Drop that crap. Let's get out of here. Plug in the Pip-Boy, open the door. I am flabbergasted as to how long that took. But it's all going to be uphill from here. We've got our weapons. We've got our armor. And there are plenty of enemies in the Commonwealth that we're going to be using these on. I wanted to do this run, this legendary only run, where every enemy drops a legendary, more tough, more fun, because it was going to give me a chance to just rip through a bunch of really tough enemies with some really fun weapons, but oh, that start was brutal. And we will be not needing any changes, so let's just finish, exit the vault. Yes, we're stuck at level 1 because we didn't get any experience from any of those kills, unfortunate as it is. And we're home. Well, not quite home, but we're back at the beginning of a Fallout Yolo series. I think that this is enough for now. The vault, for me, took much longer than expected. I had planned that I would at least take on Sanctuary, and at the very least, be able to say I'm going to build it up in between parts, but oh my gosh, that was too much. I need to step away. That was way too much. We'll be able to do plenty next time. Run around, kill some bloatflies, kill some rad roaches. I'll just grab a few of these things, then head into the home, but I'll leave it there. Got some good stuff, some Radaway, some Radex, things to sell, and pick up hub flower. For the first time in forever, my conservationist run would be very upset with me, but I believe I will be needing some great mentats here and there. But yes, this new run, getting to kill everything, no restrictions whatsoever, now that I've got my weapons, and I'm home. Home in another Fallout 4, you only live once run. It has been a while. This could be the most chaotic run that finally ends in a death for my character. It's been a long time since I failed a run because I've actually died. Only recently, the end of the Colo run was a little disappointing, but this run, well, we'll just see how it goes. But that's all for next time. Until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. Legends only live once. Thanks for joining me, and until then, farewell. Is what I would say had I not just put you through the most grueling vault experience ever. So therefore, let's clear out Sanctuary before we wrap things up in this first part. So we've got our armor on at the very least. And chameleons, well, I got the mod that keeps the chameleon's gear from doing that really annoying flash. So I can go down, be hidden, and it doesn't do the flash. That's really annoying and one of the reasons why I hate chameleon gear. I figured that that's not the end of the world. It does do a strange little effect, so I kind of know that it's working. You can kind of see I get some shadow on me. I'm not even quite sure. But yes, that is working just fine. I don't need to worry about that being annoying, thankfully. So let's work with these rad roaches, see what we can do. Incendiary is going to do some extra damage after the fact, and... okay, that was a little closer than I expected. Radiated 10mm, looking good. What's this other one? So 2 shots as long as I give it a little bit of time. And let's just use the bullet. Cryogenic, yeah, we'll be fine for 10mm rounds. We should pick up enough. So we've got 2 left legs and 2 left arms at the moment. It's going to be hard to balance everything around. This guy is a big one. So let's get as many shots as possible off on him. Nice and easy. Do not take any enemy for granted. Hunter's boiled leather right leg. Very nice. Okay, maybe it's not foolproof, this mod that's supposed to keep it from being invisible, but it's at least a little easier to see, so not perfect, not horrible. Okay, last rad roach is a big one. Not even going to be able to fit through the door, is he? Critical strike does the job there. Hitman's laser musket. So that's the 10% damage while aiming. Picking up a lot of laser muskets at this point. And I almost forgot, you need to build a bed and sleep for at least 1 hour so you don't lose out on getting tired within that first hour of being out in the game. Let's see if we can do that quick like. Just 1 hour, exit, you're good, and now we won't get tired, thankfully. So the next stage is the bloatflies. Things about bloatflies. Bloatflies, they do not have a variant for normal bloatflies. These will be, yes, legendary black bloatflies. Good to see. So how are we going to deal with black bloatflies with a gun that will barely take them out in, well, several shots? Firstly, we are going to be using the fact that we have walls. Build the wall. Only this wall is going to be rather effective of keeping the bloatflies out of our hair. Same thing over here. Now, if these were normal bloatflies, I would say that is more than enough. We could take a few shots, keep them inside the house, but it is possible for them to glitch through the windows, so therefore I'm going to have a backup plan. And a backup plan means a way to run very, very quickly, very, very far away, out of their range. And since no one with the high ground has ever failed, I think we'll just jump onto there and actually have a nice little place up here that we can block ourselves away from them. And with that, we've leveled up. Rather inglorious way of leveling up, preparing for failure. But we need to be ready for the worst case scenario. Okay, this is as much of a hidey hole as I'm willing to throw down some resources on. They shouldn't be able to cross that. I really hope they're unable to cross that. If not, I guess we'll just have to rely on Codsworth to save ourselves. So 10% plus damage while aiming, that would only get us to 39, whereas the 10 points cryo damage is already at 40. So this one is already better, even without the aiming perk. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. Problem is we do not have much for ammo. I'm going to take a quick look at this on the workbench. Just need 1 adhesive for a short scope. I think this will be worth it. Yep, 1 short scope. It is using up a screw and an adhesive, but glass and steel are plentiful enough. And yeah, I think that that'll be useful. Let's see what we can do. It's like this, I wish I had a jet just to... Yep, that is going to be a moving target that I can barely line up. Okay, good shot there. We didn't put any of them into caution, so even better. Okay, more high ground for the sake of it. And... nice and easy. The other one is completely unperturbed. Very nice. Now, as usual, we're not going to be scrapping any of this. It's a very easy way of getting just a ton of experience by breaking down what you've created and building it all over again. Mass-producing shelves can get you up to level 20 or so pretty quickly. Now let's see what we've got. So a troubleshooter's 10mm pistol, 50% extra damage versus robots, very nice. I'd like to see the different 10mm coming in. Over here we've got fortifying leather left arm and punishing leather right leg. The fortifying leather left arm, not the end of the world, but I think I'd take assassins most of the time. And punishing, not very useful whatsoever. So we've got 4 double shots left, and we need to really get some energy cells. There's something I don't prioritize early on, but this run, I just might be using a laser musket a lot more than I'm used to. Oh! Okay, Codsworth, just let them chill out. It didn't kill him. Is it the range? Might be the range, I'm not quite sure. Just leave it be, Codsworth. I want to get all the experience I can. And unfortunately, because there's no such thing as a legendary grenade or Molotov or anything like that, I won't be able to be using those or when enemies bunch up like they did just there. Oh god. Oh god. It got out. It got out somehow. Codsworth, save me. Okay, now we've got a bloatfly outside that we can't really deal with. Did it find its way inside? Okay, well, it found its way outside, so I do not like my chances with these guys. I'll try once more to get this one dealt with. But yeah, this range, it must be something like that. And I'm going to be out of ammo here soon enough. Codsworth, do I need your help? I might need your help. When in doubt, just keep on using some resources to make a situation a little safer. Oh, back into caution. It is very bright out right now. Let's try for this one. Another mutation, and we're down to our last shot. Oh, danger. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. So in testing, these guys were pretty much as brutal as they can get. I'm going to stay right here. I should really have something better. Incendiary. Okay, back into caution. Oh god, that's... Codsworth, deal with them. Codsworth. No, seriously, Codsworth. The fact that I saw one of them on top of a roof earlier makes this just... Oh, I don't like this feeling. Bloatflies are already terrifying when it comes to early game stuff. There's now 2 black bloatflies outside. Okay, that wall, for whatever reason, was not very effective. Codsworth, I need your help on this one. The first house, it went so well. The second house, they're just really adamant on actually getting to me and killing me. So Codsworth, how's it been?
I live and breathe. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Okay, Codsworth is going to lead the way, and we will just let him have at it. I don't think I'm going to even bother with... Oh, danger from what? Codsworth, get him. Yep, burn the bugs, please. Probably should have just taken out that door, but this is a little worrying. Okay, this is just as riveting as watching bugs get electrocuted and it not being very effective, so... See if we can't get a little bit of damage on them. If they get out, then Codsworth should be able to deal with them. Okay, this might be just a little bit stupid, but... Did you get one? He definitely got one. Okay. Just take this door down quickly. This was a mistake. And flee. Flee for your life. Flee, flee, flee. Get in there, Codsworth. I don't care anymore. Just kill them. I don't need the experience. I just need Sanctuary to be mine. Here we go. And another bloatfly equals a level up. And anything else, Codsworth? Any other snarky remarks? Oh god, he's right there. Codsworth, why aren't you killing him? Oh god, why am I shooting it? Codsworth, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, Codsworth. Burn it with fire. I don't know who's stuck where, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. As is this entire episode, probably. Where are the enemies? He's right there. If I can just get my last shot on this stupid bloatfly. And it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. It did something, but it didn't do enough, I should say. Codsworth, kill it already. Okay, we've got a laser musket that's out of ammo, a 10mm that's surprisingly not effective despite being legendary this early on, and a pipe pistol with 12 bullets. And we're unable to kill this last bloatfly effectively, even with the help of Codsworth. This is a great start to the legendary run. Why is he such a tank? And why is he stuck in the wall? Honestly, he might actually be stuck. This might somehow have worked out for me. Just shoot him. Use all my bullets on this last stupid bloatfly. Should really get closer just to maximize the damage, but this is really, unfortunately, a stupid bloatfly that, even in danger, he's not headed towards me. This is not a good feeling, being in danger from a legendary bloatfly at level 2. And... oh my god, we did it. Okay, when I said level 2, I meant level 3. Codsworth, you were mostly useless, but that's fine. I'll forgive you.
They're really gone, aren't they?
Yes, but we have more important things to worry about.
What about Concord, Mum? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
I like these people already.
Okay, let's look at these legendaries. We've got Enraging 10mm pistol. Enraging... it doesn't work as well as I would like it to, unfortunately. I think the Enraging from the Skyrim, it's essentially a spell that allows them to cause frenzy, and it just doesn't work. Never-ending pipe pistol. Oh, that's a fun one, actually. So we don't need to actually have large magazines on that one. That is actually pretty fun. Where is the last bloatfly? I mean, this last bloatfly, wherever he is definitely going to be a instigating Gauss rifle, right? Oh, here he is. Powered leather right leg. Honestly, there's few things I would take over a powered leather right leg at this point. So we've got our VATS enhanced left leg, our powered right leg. This is turning into a pretty interesting build early on. We can run a bunch, we can get our action points back at least a little bit faster. I'm going to have to do some tests, but yes, I think with that, we're going to call it there. In between parts, I am going to set up a little bit in Sanctuary. Sanctuary needs to be broken down, it takes quite a while, and it's not very interesting. Even less interesting than watching rad roaches slowly electrocute themselves. And yeah, I think there's just a few things that we're going to be able to get done next time, with going off to Red Rocket, trying to find a lot of melee enemies. I think there is a dog somewhere across the... Yep, I see him over there, just moving along. Yes, lots to do next time, because we have our weapons now. We've tested them out. We've seen how effective they can be against some rad roaches, how ineffective they can be against some black bloatflies, and we will be learning more about this legendary mod, making every single enemy into a legendary, and that is going to be rather difficult, because as effective as our laser musket is at this point, we have 0 ammo. Something we'll have to look into. Maybe we can get some help with that from Trashcan Carla, or Trudy, or someone else. We'll see. But that is definitely all for next time, for real this time. And until then, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once. Thanks for joining me, and until then, farewell.